Kaiser's number is 45.
Kaiser?
Yeah.
She should be 30.
I had it online.
Hello and welcome to today's broadcast of IHSAA Women's Basketball in 4A on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating their 25th year in the business. We would also like to thank our other great sponsors: Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church Hiddle and Antrim, Smith Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, HCTVcalendars.com, Westfield Chamber, and Bill Clifford for Sheriff. Hi, folks. I'm Victor McCarty alongside my partner in crime, Jack Russell. We are here inside the Rock at Westfield Stadium as the Noblesville Millers come in to try to defeat these Rocks. How you doing today, Jack?
I'm doing good. It should be a fun matchup here. Obviously, you take a look at the lineups here. One of the key players to watch on both sides. The first one's going to be Kaiser for Noblesville. You know, she's a great post player, always has an opportunity to score, but we've seen her a couple times throughout the year. She really, when you give her some space down low, has the opportunity. And then on the flip side, we've had an opportunity to watch Westfield and Carmel play. It got to a 20-point game down the stretch, but the Shamrocks through two quarters, first and second quarter were leading, third quarter was close. So the Shamrocks are a very physical team, and it'll be fun to see how these two go at each other.
And speaking of Carmel, both these squads have faced Carmel. The Millers, they lost 41-78, and Westfield lost 40-58. So a little bit closer game for the Shamrocks, but still an L is an L. You mentioned Kaiser. Well, you know, you can't say much more besides she is 6'3", 42% from the field, free throw percentage of 70%, and 20 points per game, 14 rebounds. So she is definitely the star for the Millers. And definitely expect Jenny Smith, of the head coach for the Shamrocks, to spread the ball around, just continue to move it. Shamrocks, they have 9 assists per game, whereas, again, you look at the Millers, 14 assists per game, so they also know how to move around the ball.
Yeah, and with 35 seconds left here, I think what we're going to see tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, is that we're going to see how the ability of the Noblesville with having Kaiser down low, does that open up any opportunities? If Noblesville can get hot behind the three-point line, where you also have Kaiser in the post, that can be a dangerous opportunity for the Millers. But on the flip side, like we've seen a couple times watching the Rocks, the three-pointer, each player can shoot a three, so it's going to be a little dangerous out there. But with about 5 seconds, we'll do the national anthem.
Absolutely. We'll take a quick break here on Hamilton County Television.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the varsity contest between the visiting Noblesville Millers and your Westfield Lady Rocks. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise and gentlemen remove your caps as we honor all of our veterans, all of those serving our nation at home and overseas, and we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you
Back here on Hamilton County Television, I'm Victor McCarty alongside, once again, Jack Russell, as we are about to hear the starting lineups for the Millers and the Shamrocks. Real quick statistics. the last game last year, Noblesville beat the Shamrocks 37-34, but under head coach Jenny Smith, the Shamrocks are 2-1 against Noblesville, and in the past 10 years, the Shamrocks are 11-3 against the Millers. So we'll see how this testifies here tonight to that record, or see if Kaiser can do something special for these Millers.
Yeah, absolutely. And starting lineup for the Noblesville Millers: number 3, Mallory Johnson; number 11, Maddie Knight; number 15, Madison Wheatrow; number 22, Abby Haley; and number 30, Emily Kaiser. Good lineup here for the Millers. And on the other side so far, we've got number 5, Jade Shipley; number 21, Sophia Craig; number 24, Ashton DeCrane; number 32, Annabelle O'Hare; and finally, number 33, Ryan Bunting.
I'll tell you what, Jack, if the JV game has any prelude to how this game's going to end out, that game, it was down to the wire.
Yes,
Shamrocks were able to pull one out. They got a late 3 against the Millers to get that victory. But I am very excited for this game. Battle of 32. It's interesting whether it's football, women's basketball, men's basketball, swimming, whatever you want to do. It's always exciting to have the Millers versus Shamrocks.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time here at the Rock, and we'll get ready for tip-off here.
Records coming into today's contest: the Shamrocks, they are 9-4, 2-1 in Hoosier Crossroads Conference, and the Millers, they are 6-6 and 1-3.
And here we go. Quickly into the ball game. Haley with the ball. Sets up the offense. Looks down low, doesn't see it. Knight with the ball. Gets it back over to Haley. High ball screen not there. Gets over to Wheatrow. Back over to Kaiser. Kaiser triple teamed on that one. And they reset the offense. Down low to Haley. Kicks it back out. Kicks it over to Wheatrow. Wheatrow drives. Looks, fires it up, and good.
That was a great job by the Millers, being patient with the ball and finally being able to drive it up the middle and get the first 2 points of the game.
Shamrocks down the floor. Looks, kicks it over to DeCrane. DeCrane, high ball screen by O'Hare. Back over to Shipley. O'Hare gets it over to Bunting. Looking to set up the offense. Off the screen to DeCrane. High ball screen again to O'Hare. Back to setting up the offense again.
Nothing wrong with a quick reset and try to maneuver the court for the best shot available.
Both teams very patient on their first possessions with the ball. Bunting on the far side. Looks. Gets over to Craig for 3. No good. Rebound by Wheatrow.
I like what the Millers did there. They were then patient on defense, keeping their hands up and just forcing the Shamrocks to try to get something out.
Down low to Knight. Great pass, and it's good. Maddie Knight with 2 points. Their first 2 baskets, 2 layups. Shipley brings the ball up the floor. Looks over to DeCrane. O'Hare back over to Shipley. Looking for an opportunity. Great defense by the Millers. Bunting down low to O'Hare. Kaiser's right there to take it away. Haley quickly down the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to keep it with the Millers.
Shamrocks, they have to be smart. They have to realize that they do not have the height advantage in this game. And so if you want to try to pass that ball high, watch out where Kaiser is. Use your speed as an advantage.
Johnson with the ball. Looking down low to Kaiser. Triple teamed immediately. Back over to Knight. Knight with the layup, and good. 3 shots, 3 layups.
That was just a great job by Knight, being able to drive right between 3 white jerseys.
Approaching 5 minutes left in the first. Going to call a foul here. Foul looks like it's going to be on number 22, Abby Haley. That'll be her first. Quick substitution here. Robson into the game. Be another foul here. Looks like it's going to be on the Millers. Foul's going to be on number 15 for Noblesville. Madison Wheatro, that's her first.
Millers have to be careful. It's back-to-back fouls in a close game like this. That'll get pivotal down the stretch.
Shipley looks, layup no good. Rebound by Haley. Quickly down the floor come the Millers. Over to Johnson. Johnson's layup is good. 4 possessions, 4 layups for the Noblesville Millers. 8-0 lead with 4:45 left to play in the first.
The Millers, they're doing anything but settling. They know what shot they want, and I think they might be using Kaiser as a distraction and getting someone else in there underneath the basket.
Absolutely. Bunting for 3, and the Shamrocks respond.
Just like that from downtown, Shamrocks right back in it. 3-8.
Johnson with the ball. Looking to get it to Kaiser. Not there. Back over to Haley. Looking for an opportunity. Knight over to Wheatro. Kaiser at the top of the key. Kaiser will set up the offense. Over to Haley. Picked up the ball. It's a turnover.
That was just great defense by number 5, Jade, all over the ball. And we know that she is the star for these Lady Shamrocks.
Shamrocks to inbound the ball to O'Hare. And Shipley will set up the offense. Shipley sets up the offense. High ball screen by O'Hare. Looks, drives for the layup. No good. Rebound by the Millers. Quickly down the floor come the Millers. Wheatro still gets it over to Knight. Knight drives, kicks it back out to Johnson. Johnson looks baseline, not there. Trying to get it down low to Kaiser. Kaiser fouled. Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 32, Annabelle O'Hare. That'll be her first.
Great defense by the Shamrocks to not allow any shots to be taken, but nonetheless, you cannot get your hands too far deep in the pot.
Kaiser no good. Rebound by Bunting, and here come the Shamrocks.
On last possession, I could see Jade, she just got a little impatient with her shot possession and wanted to drive it in herself. Needs to make sure she passes the ball around, be patient, and aim for her shot.
Down the corner to Bunting. Bunting looks, drives, kicks it out to O'Hare. Back over to Shipley. High ball screen. Drives, looks, fires it up. No good. Rebound by the Millers. Quickly down the floor. Over to Wheatro. Wheatro for 2. No good. Trying to get the rebound for the Millers. Haley got it. Over to Kaiser. Wheatro for 3, though. That one's good.
Step back, reset. Good from downtown for the Millers.
Timeout. Coach Smith. 2:33 left to play in the first quarter. Noblesville 11, Westfield 3.
This first timeout brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 25 years. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992, you can contact them at 317-773-7200 and visit their new website at www.loganstreetsigns.com. Also, follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
So coming out of the timeout, Madison Wheatro, number 15 for the Millers, 5 points so far in the game, followed by number 11, Maddie Knight with 4 points, and Mallory Johnson with 2. A lot of those are coming off of a triple team on Kaiser, which is giving them the opportunity to make a couple layups.
Well, if you look at the past stats, Jack, you see the 3 names that you just mentioned are the 3 leading scorers for the Millers. Johnson, she averaged 11 points per game. Knight, 10 points per game. And Kaiser, as we mentioned, 20 points per game. So if Kaiser's not open, you have plenty of weapons that can shoot the ball.
Out of the timeout, the Millers will get the ball back. Over to Knight. Knight sets up the offense. Coming off the screen, down low. Fouled on the play. Foul will be on number 33 for the Shamrocks. That'll be Ryan Bunting. Shooting 2 will be Mallory Johnson.
Johnson is 86% from the free throw line this year.
First one's good. Substitution into the game. Weiniger, number 15 for the Shamrocks. Second one's up and good. So Weiniger brings the ball down the floor. High ball screen by Bunting. Looks. Long three, no good. Rebound by the Millers. Millers down the floor, looking to set up the offense. Johnson looks down low to Kaiser. Triple team, moving the ball quickly. Knight for 3, no good. Rebound, down low to Kaiser. Kaiser up and good. Her first 2 points to the ball game.
With the Millers averaging 30 rebounds per game, you have got to be conscious of where they are out on the court and make sure you do not abandon your post. Fight for that ball off the rebound.
O'Hare kicks it out. Looking for an opportunity. Looks, drives, fires it up. Good and one. It's like the foul is going to be on number 5, Olivia Morales. That's her first. Rops to the line to shoot 2. Or excuse me, shoot 1. She made it. She's got that one to go.
Nonetheless, she made that one too.
3 points right away. 15-6. Minute left in the first quarter. Morales looks, gets it over to Kaiser. Back over to Knight, high ball screen. Kaiser double team, drives baseline, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson for 3, no good. Morales right there, gets it over to Knight. Knight drives, no good. Rebound Shamrocks.
A great defensive stop by the women in white.
So Weiniger looks to set it up. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be possession goes to the Shamrocks. Substitution here, Sophia Craig back into the ball game, along with number 23, Ava Henson. Another substitution here. Knight out of the game. Looks like Haley will be back in. Craig looks, drives, kicks it out. Back over to Weiniger. Craig looks, drives, kicks it out again to O'Hare. O'Hare for 3, no good. Kaiser gets the rebound.
Right back at it.
Back over to Kaiser. Kaiser for 3. It's good.
And that's the end of the first quarter. If that shot from Kaiser says anything about how this first quarter went, then I don't know what does.
First quarter, all Millers.
This timeout brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Also follow them on Facebook and Twitter.
Well, great job so far by the Noblesville Millers, spreading the ball around. Johnson with 4 points, Knight with 4 points, Wheatro with 5 points, and Kaiser with 5 points. So doing a great job of spreading the ball around. On the other side, 6 points total for the Shamrocks, 3 from Ryan Bunting and 3 from Megan Rops.
And at the end of the day, Jack, I think that really just comes down to the amount of assists a team gets. You know, if you are not passing the ball around, as we've been seeing the Millers doing a great job of that. That's why they're able to divvy up the points so well. But the Shamrocks are getting a little impatient with their possessions, and they're just not holding their ground. They are on defense, but offense, it's another story.
Haley over to Johnson. Back over to Kaiser. Kaiser looks, high ball screen. Haley looks, drives, kicks it out to Kaiser. You'll hear us say Kaiser and Kaiser twice now because number 45, Anna Kaiser, is on the floor. Maybe a foul on Annabelle O'Hare. That's her second, and they're going to need to keep her in the ball game.
Annabelle O'Hare is the second tallest person on their team, 5'11". That's definitely going to be a need down the stretch against Kaiser.
Well, into the ball game, Gigi Eldridge. So the Millers set it up. Johnson's got the two, no good. Kaiser saves it over to Morales. Johnson again with the ball. Fires up, no good. Rebound by the Shamrocks.
That was just great hustle by Kaiser to keep the play going, and then the Shamrocks just locking it down on defense.
Weiniger with the ball, sets up the offense. Over to Craig. Craig a long three, no good. Rebound by Eldridge. Eldridge up and good.
Well, you want to talk about height. I mentioned 5'11". O'Hare is the second tallest person on the team. The tallest is Eldridge at 6 foot. So she is the Shamrock's secret weapon against Kaiser right now.
Loose ball. It's going to be, looks like they're going to, looks like they got Noblesville timeout.
This timeout brought to you by Hamilton County TV Calendar.com. That's hctvcalendar.com. Be sure to check out this calendar for upcoming events in Hamilton County, including local high school events. If you have an event, add to our calendar, easy and free. The Hamilton County Community Calendar has been online since 1995. Visit it at www.hctvcalendar.com.
Well, coming out of the timeout, one of the things that the Shamrocks need to focus on is getting the three-point field goal to drop. That'll open up the defense. But on the other side, great job by Noblesville right now being patient. A lot of times you don't, sometimes you want to get, with a 10-point lead, want to get a little flustered, but very patient so far by the Millers.
Absolutely, especially with that 11-3 record against the Shamrocks, them being in the loss column with only 3 wins in the past 10 years. They definitely have a point to prove here tonight.
There's going to be a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 34, Gigi Eldridge. That'll be her first.
She'll have to be careful because, the Millers, they're going to try to come for her as well as O'Hare and try to get them to foul out so they have no defensive stops against Kaiser.
Quickly into Kaiser. They're going to call a foul on the play. Looks like it's going to be on Weiniger. And it looks like Kaiser will shoot 2. Kaiser's first one up and good. She shot the ball 3 times. She's got a 2-point field goal, 3-point field goal, and a free throw.
And once again, she is 70% from the free throw line. Millers, overall, just fantastic shooting from the free throw line. So Shamrocks, they really have to be careful to not foul too much, or this game could really get away from them. They're down 8-20.
Shipley with the ball. Looks to set up the offense. Weiniger over to Rops. Looking down low. It's not there. Over to Henson, not there. Quickly come down the floor to Knight. Knight over to Haley. Back over to Knight. Kaiser looks down low, not there. Looks over to Knight. Now they're going to slow it down here. Knight for three. It's good. No one came out on her, so she took it herself.
I could see Kaiser. She was just kind of nudging her head, do this, do this. And that's just like the signal to just free shoot it, and you get your three.
Well, and plus the perks of work, being on the same team for 4 years always helps too.
Absolutely. It's that chemistry.
Absolutely. Noblesville quickly down the floor. Haley down low to Kaiser. Kaiser up, no good. Rebound by the other Kaiser. And it's good. Great job by Anna Kaiser.
Talking about chemistry, I mean, they've had it all their lives. So.
Weiniger. Looks like they're going to call a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 34. Yeah. Weiniger trying to get the ball into the Crane. Stepped on the line, turnover.
Shamrocks just right now cannot catch a break. Millers are all over them defensively, and then offense, the train does not stop at the station. They just keep on going.
Ely with the ball. Gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser looks for an opportunity. Trying to kick it down low, doesn't see it. Knight waits, gets it down low to Kaiser. Double teamed. Miscommunication. DeCrane steals it and brings it down the floor. DeCrane trying to set up the offense. Gets it to Shipley.
What the Rocks need to do, they just need to go back to the top of the key, need to reset, set up a play, and go.
Weiniger looks, drives, fires it up. No, not there.
The Shamrocks just keep trying to go for the mismatches, which there it benefited them, but don't know how much longer that could be.
It's going to be on number 45, Anna Kaiser. That'll be her first foul. Weiniger up, no good.
Weiniger is a 38% free throw shooter for the year.
Second one's up, no good.
In and out, but rebound Shamrocks.
Rebound, looks like they're going to be able to set the ball back up. Shipley sets up the offense. Looks over to Eldridge, back to Shipley. Shipley a long three, no good. Quickly down the floor come the Millers. Over to Kaiser, looks down low, doesn't see it. Quickly across court. Haley looks, drives, foul. That's going to be number 2 on number 34, Gigi Eldridge.
Eldridge really has to be careful now. I loved her hustle on the opposite end of the court, keeping the play alive. But on defense, has to be careful.
First shot up and good. Haley's first free throw of the day. Haley's second shot up and good. So quickly down the floor come the Shamrocks. Looks, drives baseline, kicks it back out. Looks, drives, fires it up. We're going to call a foul. Looks like they're going to call a foul on Kaiser.
From up here, I know the refs have a better advantage, but from up here, it looked like all ball. That was a good, in my opinion, defensive play by the Millers.
Zoe Pentecost, shoot 2. First one's up, no good. Quick substitution here. So quick substitution here. Wetro back into the ball game, along with Johnson. No good. Rebound by the Shamrocks again. Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 34 for Noblesville.
Millers now, just like that, having more fouls over the Shamrocks. They have 7. Shamrocks have 6. Jade at the free throw line.
Shipley up and good.
That's her first point of the game.
Shipley's second one up and good. They needed those. 2 free throws. Johnson brings the ball, or excuse me, Knight brings the ball up the floor. Noblesville sets up the offense. Ely over to Wheatro. Wheatro looks, drives. It's going to be tipped. It's going to stay with the Millers. Johnson with the ball. Picks up her dribble, gets it over to Knight. Knight sets up the offense. Looks, screen, trying to get it to Kaiser. Kaiser up, no good. Rebound by Gigi.
Foul then on number 34, Millers.
It's going to be Kaylin Ely. That's her 3rd foul of the ball game.
Eldridge is a 38% free throw shooter on the year. The Shamrocks being down by 17 points. This is where they're really going to have to step it up.
First free throw up and good. Eldridge's 3rd point of the ball game. Second free throw is good. Miller's inbound to Knight. Knight sets up the offense. Over to Haley. Back over to Kaiser. Looking for an opportunity down low, not there. Wheatro over to Johnson. Back over to Haley. Haley looks, drives, fires it up. Layup is good. Haley with the layup. 29-12, 2 minutes left to play in the second. Shipley with the ball. Looks down low. She's got the mismatch. She can get it to her. Still loose. And they switch back down low. Shipley for 3. Fires, no good. Rebound by the Millers.
That was just an overall great offensive, defensive possession by Haley. She leads scores with 7 points. Then on the defensive side of the ball, just a fantastic job.
Waitrose no good. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson up, fouled, and one. I believe the foul is going to be on number 33, Ryan Bunting. That'll be her second. Johnson for the three-point play, no good. Rebound by Craig. So Shipley brings the ball up the floor. 31-12, 1:15 left to play in the second. Shipley looks over to Craig. Back over to Bunting. Eldridge looks for the high ball screen, gets it over to Shipley. Shipley looking to set up the offense with about a minute left to play in the second. Craig drives baseline. She's going to step on the baseline. Another turnover by the Shamrocks.
Right now it seems to be more a mental game than anything for the Shamrocks. Their mistakes have just been getting them here in this first half.
31-12, under a minute to play in the second. Knight with the ball, brings the ball up the floor. Over to Johnson. Looks, drives, kicks it up. No good. Rebound by Kaiser. Kaiser gets the 2 points. 33-12. DeCrane over to Rops. Down low to Craig. Craig looks. Trying to get it up. Fires and good.
Shamrocks finally able to get something going.
Sophia Craig, 2 points. But with 20 seconds left, Millers might hold for the last shot. With 10 seconds, they're going to set it up. Back down to Kaiser. Kaiser's up. No good. 3 seconds. Fires it up. No good.
A little bit more quick in their step, and they might have been able to get quick 3 points on the board for the Shamrocks, but nonetheless, both squads go into the locker room. Shamrocks, home team 14, visiting Millers 33. This is Hamilton County Television. I'm Victor McCarty alongside Jack Russell. We'll take a break and be back for some halftime updates.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Before that, it was 37A, and before that, it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
The IHSAA, in partnership with Blue Frame Technology, is pleased to announce that you can now watch your favorite IHSAA sports on the all-new IHSAA TV Apple TV app. Watch live or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Download the new Apple TV app now in the Apple TV App Store.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Welcome back to Westfield, Indiana, as the Shamrocks host Noblesville Millers. The Lady Millers lead the Shamrocks currently 33-14. We have about a minute and a half left here in halftime before we get right back to the action. Hamilton County Television would like to thank our sponsors: Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hill and Antrim, Smith Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, HCTVcalendars.com, Westfield Chamber, and Bill Clifford for Hamilton County Sheriff. I'm Victor McCarty alongside Jack Russell. Jack, what has surprised you the most from this play of action?
Well, I think right now what surprises me, I think part of the reason the Shamrocks are down by 19 is they just can't get the three-point field goal to fall. Now, if that happens to take place in the second half, that'll change a lot of things. But I think the other part of this is that Kaiser makes you have to defend her with more than one person. And what that does is it opens up opportunities for everybody else. And with that, Emily Kaiser, 9 points. You have Maddie Knight, 7 points. Mallory Johnson, 6 points. You've also got, looks like here, Madison Wheatro, 5 points. So you've got a different group of people scoring at all times, but that really comes through one person who's in the post. Then she gets triple teamed, she kicks it out, and she finds an opportunity. So I think in the second half, you're going to have to look at foul trouble, both Gigi Eldridge and then also Annabelle O'Hare having 2 fouls. That plays a big factor. But really, if the Shamrocks can get the three-point field goal to fall, they're going to have the opportunity to get back in this ball game.
Absolutely, and being down 14-33, Shamrocks, they don't necessarily want to hear that they have to be patient with their possessions, but that's exactly what they have to do, because that's what's gotten them into this hole of just trying to rush and get a basket. But then the Millers defense, they are just locking it down right now. And Kaiser, she is a big part of that, not just defensively, but offensively as well.
So we start the second half. Bunting with the ball. Kicks it out to Shipley. Over to DeCrane. DeCrane looks down low. Over to O'Hare. O'Hare fouled. Foul's going to be on number 22, Haley. That'll be her second. 2 free throws coming up for O'Hare. First one's good. Second one up. No good. Rebound by Kaiser.
O'Hare's a 63% free throw shooter on the year.
Johnson with the ball. Looks down low, doesn't see it. Over to Wheatro. Johnson back to Wheatro. Wheatro drives baseline. Looks, fires it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Gets it to Johnson for the 3. Got it. Mallory Johnson with the 3-point field goal. And it's a 36-15 lead.
This game can get away from the Shamrocks real fast.
And that's going to be a double dribble. Turnover by the Shamrocks. Kaiser gets the inbound. Brings it up the floor. Gets it to Knight. Knight sets up the offense. Haley drives. Looks down low to Kaiser. Kaiser up, no good. Rebound by Shipley. And down come the Westfield Shamrocks.
Not often, Jack, that you hear a 5'2" point guard out-rebounds Kaiser at 5'10".
Johnson quickly down the floor. Again, slowing down the pace here. Down low to Kaiser. Quickly over to Johnson. Johnson for 3 again, and she's good.
Some might say that she is on fire, and Shamrocks will take timeout of the half. This timeout brought to you by Church, Hiddle, and Antrim. From personal injury claims to complex business litigations, the divorce cases, Church, Hiddle, and Antrim protect the rights of individuals, businesses, schools, and government bodies all around Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, Maryville, and Tipton. You can contact their Noblesville office at 317-773-5320 or simply visit their website at www.cchalaw.com. Was that a timeout by the Millers, Jack?
That would be a timeout by the Shamrocks.
Okay.
Shamrocks called that timeout because Johnson, 6 points right out of the gate.
Yep, you have to cool her down somehow.
6-1 they've had so far coming out into the second half. Haley's going to put some pressure. Gets it into Bunting. Bunting brings the ball down the floor. Looking for an opportunity to Crane, back over to Shipley. Shipley looks, drives, fires it up. No good. Rebound by the Millers. Quickly down the floor come the Millers. Down to Haley, back over to Knight. Knight travels.
When it comes to timeouts, in football, it's saying ice the kicker.
Yeah.
Well, in basketball, it's the same situation. You want to ice the shooter.
Yeah.
Because once someone gets started, they get that rhythm, get that confidence, they'll shoot from anywhere. I mean, look at Steph Curry. You got to make sure you quell that.
Bunting over to O'Hare. O'Hare looks, drives, fires it up. Stays with the Shamrocks. Substitution into the game. Morales substituted in for Wheatro.
And Wheatro is the one with the block. She is 5'7" against number 32, Annabelle O'Hare, who's 5'11".
Bunting fires it up and good.
I got to be honest with you, Jack. That was a beautiful jump shot.
Great jump shot by the Shamrocks. Here come the Millers. Knight over to Johnson. Over to Knight again. Moving the ball. Looks. Double teamed. Kicks it over to Morales. Down low to Haley. Haley fires, fouled. Foul's going to be on number 5, Jade Shipley. That'll be her first.
Westfield's number 5, Jade Shipley, called for the foul. Her first, team's first.
Haley's first one up and good. Second one. No good. Rebound by the Millers. Haley looks, fires it to Kaiser. Down low to Haley. Blocked by Bunting. Quickly down the floor come the Shamrocks. Over to Bunting. Bunting looks, kicks it out. No good. Rebound by Craig. Over to DeCrane for 3.
Getting physical down inside the paint.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 22 on the Millers. Abby Haley, that'll be her third.
That's 2 players of the Millers having 3 fouls now. Haley, number 34.
Weiniger to inbound. Got to get it in. Over to O'Hare. O'Hare up and good.
Quick in and out. That's just what the Shamrocks need. They need to be fast with their possessions, but also calm.
Johnson with the ball. Looks down low, gets it over to Knight. Knight quickly down low, over to Kaiser. Kaiser up and good. Anna Kaiser with another 2 points, giving her 4 for the day. Approaching 4 minutes left in the third. Weiniger over to Bunting. High ball screen by O'Hare. Bunting over to Rops. Rops for a long 3. No good. Rebound by Kaiser. Down the floor come the Millers. Stolen by the Shamrocks. Weiniger looks, gets it down low to Bunting. Bunting up and good.
Great possession by the Shamrocks. Now they're down by as much as they've scored, 21.
3:30 left to play in the third. Knight sets up the offense. Over to Johnson. Looks down low to Kaiser. Doesn't see it. Gets it to Knight. Knight looks to drive. Kicks it back out to Kaiser. Johnson up and good.
Wow, I do not know how that fell, but where there's a will, there's a way.
Johnson having a great day today. DeCrane with the ball. DeCrane looks baseline, spins, fires it up, foul, and one. DeCrane, her first 2 points of the ball game. And they're going to call the foul on Maddie Knight. That's her first. DeCrane, opportunity for a three-point play. DeCrane up. No good. Rebound by Kaiser. Down come the Millers. Kaiser over to Johnson. Down low to Kaiser. Stolen away. Nope. There's going to be a loose ball. It's going to stay with the Millers. Substitution. Haley into the game. Substituted in for Knight. Looks, Kaiser with the ball, trying to get it down low to Johnson. Johnson fires it up. Foul. Going to be shooting two.
Shamrocks have to be careful. They're trying to play a man and sometimes double team, but that's where you can cause more fouls. And Johnson, 86% from the free throw line. She is not the one you want to foul.
First one good. Second one no good. So far for Johnson, 15 points in the ball game. Weiniger gets it over to Rops. She drives, fires, up and good.
Rops currently being the quiet star for the Shamrocks, trying to get this team back into the game.
Kaiser down low, fires it up, no good. Going to be possession to the Millers. Millers to inbound. Inbounds to Kaiser. Kaiser looks over to Haley. Haley looks to drive, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson drives. She's going to fire it up. No good. Gets her own rebound, but no, she doesn't. DeCrane quickly down the floor come the Shamrocks. Over to Weiniger. Weiniger looks, drives, fires it, no good. Rebound by Kaiser.
That was just not a smart possession by the Shamrocks. You know, you have the fact.
Johnson, no good. Rebound by Morales. Misses it.
And we're getting fast-paced here, Jack.
Quickly down the floor come the Shamrocks. Looking for an opportunity. Kicks it to O'Hare. O'Hare fires it up. No good. Rebound by Kaiser. And here come the Millers to set it up. Haley down low to Kaiser. Gets it back over to Morales. Back to Kaiser. Kaiser drives baseline. Fires it up. She'll be fouled.
Kaiser is really having a physical game here today.
Kaiser will shoot two.
That was on Westfield's 32, Annabelle O'Hare, her third, team's third.
First one no good.
Checking in for the Millers, number 15, Madison Wheatro.
Again, Kaiser, she is a 70% free throw shooter on the year.
Kaiser up and good. That gives her 10 points in the ball game.
Also back in for the Millers, number 11, Maddie Knight.
Under a minute left to play in the third. Looks to O'Hare. O'Hare cross court to Weininger. Weininger looks, got the foul. Looks like it's going to be on Haley. That should be her fourth.
Is indeed. Shamrocks down. Reminder, 25-46. 44 seconds left to go in this third quarter. But that was a great defensive stop by the Millers.
Up, no good. Morales. Timeout, Noblesville. 30 seconds left to play in the third.
This timeout brought to you by the Community Health Network. Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing healthcare services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775 or check out their website at www.ecommunity.com.
Leading scorer right now for the Noblesville Millers, 15 points in the ball game, Mallory Johnson, followed by what looks to be with 10 points, number 30, Emily Kaiser. So strong day for both of them, 25 points combined, and that equals the same amount of points the Shamrocks have.
Well, that's why I mentioned, Jack, the Millers, they just have a big three, if you will, of scorers that can do just about anything for this squad.
Kaiser over to Wheatrow. Looks, gets it over to Morales. 20 seconds. They're going to hold it for the last shot, probably. Knight slows it down. Under 10. Over to Wheatrow. Brings it down to 5 seconds. It's going to go out of bounds with 2.6 seconds left to play in the third. Could be a lob play here to Kaiser. Or they're going to triple team her before she gets in.
Hey, if you can't put two, put three. And no good last shot. This timeout brought to you by Smith Jewelers. Smith Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Westfield, and Carmel, for over 65 years. Many jewelry stores have come and gone, yet Smith's remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would be their outstanding jewelry selection and customer service. The knowledgeable staff at Smith Jewelers is eager to give customers a memorable and positive experience. You can contact them at 317-773-3383 or visit them online at www.smithonthesquare.com.
Well, getting into the fourth quarter here, 46-25, Millers lead. Great job so far by the Noblesville Millers, and a lot of it has to come through spreading the ball around, finding the opportunities, and driving to the basket. They've done a great job so far. On the flip side, 25 points in the game. One of the people we had talked about, one of the players that has been doing a pretty good job for the Shamrocks so far is going to be Megan Rops, quietly with 5 points. Along with that, you've got a couple others in the about 4 or 5 range. So heading into the fourth quarter, it should be interesting.
It should indeed. You mentioned it, Jack. The Millers, they have been a well-rounded squad here today, and the Shamrocks have just not been able to have an answer to them.
Bunting out to Shipley. Shipley looks, drives, kicks it out to O'Hare. O'Hare gets the 2, no good. Fires it back up, fouled. Foul's going to be on number 15, Madison Wheatrow. Madison's second foul. O'Hare to shoot 2. First one, no good.
Free throw percentage on the year is 63.
Second one's no good. Rebound by Morales. Knight with the ball over to Ely. Looks, gets it. Turnover. The Crane steals the ball. She looks, gets to the Bunting. Bunting looks, drives, fires it up, no good. Rebound by Ely. Ely down the floor. Gets it to Knight. Knight slows it down and sets up the offense. Over to Kaiser. Picks up her dribble, trying to get out of trouble. High ball screen, if she takes it. Knight looks, drives, tries to get it to Morales. Turnover.
Miller's got a little too confident. Try to be fancy with the ball.
Johnson into the ball game. Shipley brings the ball up the floor. Over to Bunting. Craig, the long three, no good. Down the floor quickly to Kaiser to Wheatro. Wheatro over to Johnson. Johnson fires, no good. Now come back to Shamrocks. Bunting down the floor. Cross court to Shipley. Over to Craig. Craig looks. Fires up to 2, and it's good.
A great transition starting with number 33, Bunting, making that play happen for the Rocks to be able to get 2 points on the board.
Knight with the ball. Gets it over to Wheatro. Looks, fires, no, gets it back out to Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound by the Shamrocks. Quickly down the floor, under 6 minutes to play in the fourth. Bunting for the 3, no good. Rebound by Knight.
When you look to take a 3, you also have to look to see where your teammates are around you.
Nice job by Kaiser.
Millers are just going to continue to slice up the defense of the Shamrocks if they cannot be able to work cohesively as a unit. As I was mentioning, when you try to take a shot, if you have 3 teammates that are around you and not the basket, be smart of where you take your shots.
Kaiser, great job there. Craig going to get the foul. It's going to be Craig's first. Fourth team foul. Wheatro to inbound tonight. Knight looks. Got the foul from DeCrane. So that's going to be DeCrane's first. 5th team foul. .5:17 left to play in the fourth. Wheatro got to bring it in. Johnson with the ball. High ball screen, Kaiser. Looking down low. Gets it back over to Johnson. To Ely. Be out of bounds. Turnover. Possession goes to the Shamrocks. Shipley brings the ball to the floor. High ball screen by DeCrane. Shipley looks, drives. Up. Going to be a foul in the play. Shipley will shoot 2. Looks like the foul might be on Knight. That'll be her second. Shipley to shoot 2. First one up and good.
76 free throw % shooter on the year. There's been many games where Shipley has been the player of the game for the Shamrocks. And right now, with just under 5 minutes to go, this is where she has to put the team on her back and just try to make some plays happen, down by 20.
Second one's up. No good. Rebound by the Millers. Not looking to foul here. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Knight. And that's going to be a timeout for the Noblesville Millers.
A smart timeout by head coach Donna Buckley. This timeout brought to you by Indiana Restoration and Cleaning Services. No job is too small or too big for Indiana Restoration Services. Whether you are a homeowner, large business experience of water, fire, or storm, wind, mold remediation, or a homeowner that simply needs a good carpet cleaning, Indiana Restoration has you covered. You can contact them at 317-776-9942 or visit them online at www.indianarestoration.com. if you look at the history of the Millers so far this year, Jack, they lost their first games against Lawrence North, then they won 4 straight, and then they lost 5 straight, and now they're on a 2-game win streak. Once against Fishers, which that was the last time we called a game here for the Lady Shamrocks. They also beat Fishers in overtime. And then speaking of overtime, the Millers beat Anderson in overtime 63-62. So that was a really close game that the Lady Millers are coming off of. So if they hold strong here, they'll be on a 3-game win streak.
Foul on the play. Looks like foul's going to be on number 3, Johnson.
Team 7.
4:45 left to play in the 4th. Shipley over to Craig. Craig for 3. It's going to be short. Bunting behind the back, up to Shipley. No good.
That would have been a beautiful possession if the ball fell.
Haley up, fouled. Five points right now for Haley for the Noblesville Millers. 4:30 left to play in the 4th. First one no good.
And she's a 57% free throw shooter on the year.
A couple of substitutions for the Shamrocks into the game. Henson, Rops. You've got Eldridge, Shipley, and Weiniger. Second one up and good. For the Millers, you have Knight, Kaiser, Haley, Kaiser, and Johnson. Shipley with the ball, gets it over to Henson. Henson looks for the opportunity to Weiniger. Weiniger, no good. Gets the second shot, no good. And gets it back out to Shipley. Shipley kicks it out to Rops for 3, no good. Quickly down the floor come the Millers. Haley with the ball to Knight. Over to Johnson. Quickly down to Kaiser. Not there. High ball screen. Johnson over to Haley. Haley down low to Kaiser. It's going to be a foul on the play.
I mentioned it at the beginning of the game, Jack. It is always an interesting game between the Millers and Shamrocks, and it is getting physical down there between these two teams.
It's a 1-and-1 here. Weiniger brings the ball off the floor. Weiniger looks, kicks it over to Eldridge. Eldridge up and good.
Now, if we had an instant replay, I would say call that in. Bunting was able to get the ball underneath the legs of the defender back in for the basket.
Foul on Weiniger. It'll be a 1-and-1. Maddie Knight to shoot.
Correct myself. That was actually Winninger. But I was just so much in awe of that play.
Henson will shoot a 1-and-1. Henson's first one up and good. Her first point of the ball game.
69% free throw shooter.
Henson's second one up and good. 32-49, 3:15 left to play in the fourth. Haley looks, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson up, no good. Gonna say it's gonna stay with the Millers. Haley with the ball. Under 3 minutes left to play. Over to Kaiser. Kaiser to Knight. Knight looks, gets it over to Kaiser. Johnson moves it back. Miscommunication with Kaiser, saves it. Johnson drives, up and good. Henson, up and good.
I do not know how she was able to get that one in. She was almost past the basket. Great maneuver.
Haley loses the ball. Looks like they're going to call a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Jade Shipley. That'll be her second. And they'll shoot a 1-and-1.
Haley is a 57% free throw shooter.
Up and good. Second one up, no good. Rebound by Kaiser, fouled and one. Kaiser for the three-point play. Up, rebound by the Shamrocks.
I was going to say, Jack, that the Shamrocks cut the lead down to 16, but now just like that, it's back up to 20. Correction, 18.
Gigi puts 2 points in the basket, and now it's 36-54. Miller's lead. Haley up, fouled, and one.
When the ball is falling whichever way it may in the positive direction of the Millers, sometimes defensively there's just nothing you can do.
Up and good. No good. Rebound by the Millers. Quickly down the floor comes Haley. Over to Johnson. Johnson up and good. Rops for a long three. No good. Rebound by Eldridge. Back over to Shipley. Shipley looks. Kicks it out to Henson. Cross court to Weininger. Trying to get it down low. Looks. Fires it up. Weininger up and good. Substitutions here. We got a couple of them. Witro into the ball game. Kaiser, Morales, Haley, Ely, and also Etchison.
Time for the bench crew to do the dirty work and finish the game.
Witro gets it over to Ely. Ely down the floor. Reach in call. That should be shooting two. So Ely at the line to shoot two. First one no good. Second one, no good. Rebound by the Shamrocks. Under a minute left to play. Eldridge looks, gets it over to Rops. Rops drives, fires up the 2, no good, but she'll shoot 2.
Millers have 9 team fouls, and the Shamrocks have 10.
Up and good. Second one up, no good.
Rebound by the Shamrocks, and another 2.
41-59, 18-point ball game. Jump ball. Possession goes to the Millers. Into Wheatrow. 25 seconds left. Wheatrow over to Ely. To Etchison. 15 seconds. Over to Ely. 5 seconds. And that's the ball game.
Millers beat the Shamrocks 59-41. Their biggest win of the season came when they faced Indianapolis Tech and won 75-18. So Millers now adding another victory in the win column against the Shamrocks. We'll see if they get to continue to that, as well as if they have good luck the rest of this year. For Hamilton County Television, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, Hamilton County TV, Calendars.com, Westfield Chamber, and Bill Clifford for Hamilton County Sheriff. For Jack Russell and our crew, I am Victor McCarty, and we will actually see you right back here tonight as the Westfield boys squad takes on the visiting Tipton Blue Devils.
See you tonight.
See you tonight.
See you tonight, guys.
Yep.
I'll try to be here probably 6:30 or so. Because we're not going to do the JV game.